going on, guys? This is Burrs, sitting here gonna do a gun review. I've made arrangements to borrow some firearms for some friends and family, and I'm gonna do some gun reviews for you. The first one we got here I'm gonna do is the Glock 19. Now, I'm not gonna get into the whole 9mm, 45, 40, blah 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 blah. This is just a review of this firearm. What makes this firearm attractive? Well, first off, the size. I have average hands, and as you can see, it fits my hands very, very well. There's enough to have pretty good control. Shooting this firearm, I see no issues with it being too small, and to be carried concealed. This is a excellent choice compared to the 17 of the Glock. What do I like most about this? Again, it's the size. The size is excellent for carry, excellent for any use in my opinion, if you're looking for a 9mm. This is a Gen 3. As you can see, there is okay grip here, and all around the back and such. I don't see any problems holding the gun. I know a lot of people go out and they get their like the Talon grips and such to put on the sides, the skateboard tape, lots of that stuff going on. But just coming from the factory, this is a excellent firearm. Now let's get to the specifics here. The specs of this firearm are as follows. Unloaded, it's coming in just over a pound at 21 ounces. With the gun loaded, it's coming in just shy of 2 pounds at 29 ounces. It is very light compared to a 1911 or a the 92 Beretta Taurus, anything like that. It's pretty comparable to the XD in its weight. They're very similar. As you can see, it is unloaded. Magazine, nothing in here. Okay, we are unloaded. The trigger pull from stock is 5.5 pounds. The length of the barrel here, or the top diameter, is 6.85 inches, and the height is 5 inches. The width of it is coming in at 1.18 inches wide. Now the barrel length, this is a 4-inch barrel. So like I said, it's in between the super concealed and the regular line of duty 17. Or any other, like a Beretta 92 or anything like that. This is a mid-size, in my opinion, firearm. I have heard of people complain that the slide on the Gen 3 is not as grippy as the previous models, whereas you try to grab a hold here and it's slippery. This is a little bit slippery, I agree with that. It's a very good observation by some. But you grab it back here where the I guess this is where I think it's where you're supposed to grab it. I have had no problems opening that. It doesn't seem to be a problem for me. As you can see, these are the standard Glock sights, and they're very easy and uniform to use. It has the Glock Safety, which is a little part here in the middle of the trigger, if you can see that. Now to break this down, it goes as follows. Pull it back, cock it, fire in a safe direction, and then you want to pull this back, pull these down here. These are what loosens it up. It comes off. As you can see here, you are left with the internal workings of the firearm at that point. We'll take the spring out, and we will go ahead take the barrel out. That's how easy it is to break down the Glock 19, or any other Glock for that matter. They're very simplistic in design, as are many firearms. Now, let's go ahead and put this back in. And to do that, you put those back in and you line these up and slide it back. Again, ready to go, pointing in a safe direction, and fire. That's how simplistic it is to break down. Now, what's the quality of a Glock? Glocks have been known to have very good quality. I know a lot of that's been questioned lately due to the Gen 4 and the problems that are with it. But as far as the Glock Gen 3 19, I have heard very small, if not no, complaints with this firearm. As far as the magazine goes, the capacity on the standard magazine that comes with it is 15 9mm bullets. You can take other Glock magazines, such as the 17, the 19, and the 33 capacity ones, and use that in this Glock. Now, if you are to use them, you will have some protruding magazine at the end here. You could have it look something like that if you were to get anything more. And the 30 would probably be something along this line. Glocks always try to make a lot of their stuff universal to be able to use used in many different firearms of the same family. Like the 9mm family, the 17 stuff works in the 19 for the most part as magazines go. Price on this, used, you can find anywhere from $375, $350 all the way up to about $450. Brand new, you're looking about over $500 for this. But what you're buying is quality. Glock is known for having superior quality to other firearms. Now, if you like to disagree with that, that's fine. I know everybody has their favorite brand. As far as I go, this Glock is excellent. The feel in the hand, and I have average hands. The feel in my hand is just perfect. Now, a lot of people will say you need a longer barrel to be accurate. I'm going to disagree with a lot of people and say it doesn't really matter what firearm it is. It depends on your training with that firearm and learning that firearm and its intricacies and learning what makes that firearm click or tick, so to speak. If you train with a firearm and you know everything it does and it's a reliable firearm, I think any firearm can be used for almost any role. I don't like saying Glock versus SIG and SIG versus Smith & Wesson and this and the that, and it really doesn't matter as long as you know what is going on with that firearm, how you shoot, and how to shoot it effectively. That's all that I see. And I don't like getting into the whole this is better than that. It's whatever works for you. And like I said, if you disagree, then that's fine. We're all here to learn from each other. As you can see, here's a close-up of the barrel and what it might look like at you if you were to come across someone in a deadly manner and they were to be carrying this. The ejection of the magazine is excellent. I don't see any problems with ejecting that magazine. A lot of people complain about the tininess of the magazine release, and honestly, yeah, it's a little bit small, but through taking your muscle memory and just figuring out what makes it tick again, you can master any firearm. And if that firearm doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. But I don't think that doesn't mean that a firearm is ineffective if it doesn't work for you. There's stuff that doesn't work for me that I look on YouTube and I say, that doesn't work for me, but I see another guy and he's very effective with it. Like I said, it's whatever makes you tick and that gun tick to make you successful in whatever application you're using your firearm. Now the differences on the Gen 4 if you're looking to purchase, are the back strap is adjustable on the Gen 4. It does have magazine left-right compatibility, so you can change the magazine release from the left to the right side. The inside, on the inside of the Gen 4, has a double recoil spring, which is supposed to limit the recoil. Through talking to some people and watching some other people's videos, people have yet to see that, but that's personal preference. And the grips are a little bit different. The overall gun is pretty much the same. The one thing with the Gen 4 is the slide here is more grippy, is from what I heard. It's not as smooth of a slide, so it's easier to get a grip on it if you're grabbing it in different places. So that's the review on the 19. If you guys got any questions, let me know. But till next time, later.